your screen, turn on your phone, turn on your laptop. We watching Bless Roll, Bless Roll.
Hi everybody! Today we are going to be having some coon and some fried cornbread. There are different kinds of fried cornbread, such as Johnny cakes, whole cakes, hot water bread. These are all made different ways. Today I am making a simple pan fried cornbread. It is an easy recipe and it tastes great. I'm going to be using some self-rising yellow cornmeal, some bacon grease, some whole milk, 1 large egg. You will also need 2 tablespoons of melted butter, and I'm using some leftover oil that I used previously to fry chicken with. I am frying the cornbread in a cast iron skillet, and right now I have a tablespoon of bacon grease heating up along with a tablespoon of the used chicken grease. The exact measurements of the ingredients will be listed in the description box below. For this recipe, you just put all the ingredients in a bowl and mix them together. You can also add in a tablespoon of sugar if you want some sweetness. You can also add in onion powder. You can add in sugar and onion powder. It all depends on what I'm eating it with if I want to have the sugar and onion powder flavor in my bread. When I was growing up, we would eat fried cornbread with a lot of different things. We ate it with fish, cabbage, greens, beans, coon. My parents actually used to use fried cornbread to make their dressing with for Thanksgiving sometimes. After my grease gets hot, I'm going to go ahead and fry my cornbread. I'm using the same spoon that I mixed the cornbread up with to put it in the pan, but I'm spreading it out as you can see because I don't want it to be too thick. I want to make sure that it gets cooked in the middle. I have just enough grease in the bottom of the pan to cover the pan. We're not trying to deep fry them. I have my pan on medium low because I don't want to cook the outside too fast. After I start to see a lot of bubbles forming on this side, I go ahead and give my cornbread a flip. And doesn't that look good? I let them cook on this side for about a minute or two, being careful not to burn them. And then I go ahead and put in my second batch. Now my second batch is almost ready. If you want more fried cornbread than this, you can always double or triple the recipe. Now that my cornbread is ready, it is time for me to get my coon. I am not going to be cooking the raccoon today. I'm going to be heating some raccoon up that was given to me. Thank you. Shout out to Trey for giving me the raccoon. I'm adding in some chicken grease so that I can heat my raccoon up in the same pan that I fried my cornbread in. I grew up eating raccoon. My daddy cooked many coons in his day. He cooked coons for people, and he definitely cooked a lot of coon for us, and I loved it. During certain times of the year, the coon man would come by and he would have the dead raccoons on the back of his truck. And my daddy would buy 1 or 2 and he would take them in the house and he would cook them. Comment down below if you have ever had coon. Or if you haven't had coon, would you eat it? I really enjoyed eating this coon and cornbread. This was the first time that I'd had coon in many, many years. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really would appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel and also hit that thumbs up button before you leave. Have a blessed and beautiful day, and remember to always put God first in everything that you do. Join me next time for more Southern cooking at its finest.
Turn watching Bless Roll Show. Cooking's what she like to do. Stay here if you like it too. Turn up your cell phone. We watching Bless Roll.